Question from another athlete. It says, "Hi Rob, I just signed up for a monthly subscription to SSD. I don't know if this is best for me. I'm in great physical condition. However, I've always been stuck in the rut of great strength programs and cardio and endurance degrade." I'm assuming he says he's always done great with strength, but his cardio and endurance have gone down. If I focus on cardio, I lose strength. I have tried other programs such as CrossFit, and I don't feel strong, and I feel it is too cardio intensive. I'm a former Marine and a sniper for the Secret Service. I'm now employed by the FBI and will be going through their SWAT selection course. The selection involves numerous ruck runs at a decent pace and a few hours in the pool as well. The selection is more of a put a pack on and run a mile or two at each location, a bit of downtime with grinder smoke sessions in between. I don't know if the SSD daily routine is best for my needs and overall strength conditioning. I also saw the 3-week SWAT plan. I'd like your expert opinion on which program I should follow. In general, the further away you are from an event or a selection or a climb or a race, the more general your training can be. And what I'd recommend for this athlete is, since he's already subscribed, to not do the SSD sessions, which are general fitness sessions for recreational athletes, but because he's essentially a special forces operator, as a SWAT guy, especially for his selection, I recommended that he go and start doing the operator sessions under military athlete for his day-to-day programming. And more specifically, to start with a cycle we did last summer, which involves a couple days a week of heavy barbell strength training, which will, I think, cover his strength work, but also some solid operator-specific endurance, specifically running, just unloaded running, distance stuff, and then also ruck running with a pack and a dumbbell or a sledgehammer. And then to start the operator sessions there and work forward from there. And then 8 to 9 weeks out from his SWAT selection to cancel his subscription and do one of our sport-specific training plans. Specifically, I recommend he do the FBI HRT, Hostage Rescue Team, selection training plan. We've had great luck with that plan with the athletes who have done it. And it involves all the elements, the fitness demands he describes in his SWAT selection. It involves some swimming, has some ruck running, has some running, has some smokers followed by running. Sounds like it'd be just about perfect for his selection. So again, the further out from selection, more generalist training. As he gets closer, really focus on the fitness demands of the selection, do a sport-specific training plan for that, and then go into selection prepared for what he's going to face. Another question, I'm training using the SFODD-D training plan. That's the train up for Delta selection. And I have a question about one of the exercises. One of the exercises involves a circuit. It's 4 rounds every 60 seconds, 30 seconds, 30% of max rep push-ups, then immediately max rep push-ups in 60 seconds. So what that means is, let's say you're looking at just a second hand on a clock. When the second hand gets to 12, do 30% of your max rep push-ups from your max rep push-up test. So for example, if you got 100 push-ups on the max rep push-up test, then you do 30 push-ups as fast as you could. The faster you finish those 30 push-ups, the more rest you'll get before you start the next round. So the new round starts every 60 seconds. So every time the second hand comes around to 12, you start a new one. So the faster you finish your 30 reps or your 30% of your max, the more rest you'll get before you have to start the next round. And then after your last or fourth round, when it comes to round 5, just do as many push-ups you can in that entire 60-second period. Progression that we've had a lot of luck with over the years for our body weight training, this percentage-based stuff. We really have had a lot of luck with it. And it's no joke, it's really hard to do this, especially early in the programming. Hello, I'm from Grand Prairie, Alberta. I started training for backpacking in elk season a month ago and found your website to be informational. I have a few questions for some of the plans. First one, is it required to have access to a gym? The problem is that the gyms around here are not equipped for deadlifts or squats, except for the one that's a CrossFit program, and cost $15 to $20 per session, or $200 a month. What can be substituted in regard to kettlebells and barbells? I have access to everything else. Would bags fit with sand or cement work? I made a collection of adjustable increments totaling 160 kilograms based on a Ukrainian blog, and translated Russian websites for people who don't have access to a gym. Thank you. And kind of based on this athlete's backcountry hunting aspirations and his limited equipment, we do have a backcountry hunting specific training plan, but it's based, especially initially, around gym-based barbell work, and he doesn't have barbells for that. And so it'd be difficult for him to, I think he'd get just frustrated trying to translate, the barbell work to his sandbags and stuff. So what I recommend for him is to do another plan that we have, the Afghanistan pre-deployment training plan that I designed for guys who were deploying to Afghanistan when we were really involved in the conflict there, and specifically soldiers who are going to go to the mountainous regions and be doing patrols up and down steep stuff, carrying heavy weight. And that's pretty much what you do when you're backcountry hunting also. And the beauty about the Afghanistan pre-deployment plan is it's really focused on legs, lungs, and midsection for uphill and downhill climbing and for carrying heavy loads. And it also uses very little equipment. And so I sent him to this plan, and all he needs is a pair of dumbbells, 25-pound dumbbells, an 80-pound sandbag, a box for doing step-ups, and a stopwatch. And the entire plan is built around that very little bit of equipment, and it'll get him right where he needs to be for his backcountry hunting. So that's it for this week for our question and answers. If you have a question, please email me, just rob@strongswiftdurable.com. I'm generally pretty responsive, and I try to answer every question that comes my way. I'll give you an honest answer. So just go ahead and punch me an email, and I'll get on it.